Happy Saturday. It is a special episode tonight, y'all. We are really close to Thanksgiving. And so I thought, what better time to do another Rotisserie Rager episode for you? This is a special Thanksgiving edition Rotisserie Rager. Stay tuned. It's going to be D to the lish. All right, guys. I am so excited to share with you guys the recipes we're making tonight for our Rotisserie Rager episode. So, Thanksgiving, you guys always have leftover turkey, right? And how many times when you have leftover turkey, you're like, what am I going to do with all this? And you end up doing the same thing: turkey sandwich for lunch, turkey sandwich for dinner. Sometimes it gets boring. I wanted to give you guys some great ideas of what you could do with your leftover turkey. So what I did was I just went and got a rotisserie chicken, like I do, and I shredded all the chicken off the bone. I got 3 meals out of this chicken plus chicken stock. So you're going to see I made chicken stock earlier, and I've got a couple videos of that. We're going to throw that in here for you to see. So made some chicken stock with the carcass of the rotisserie chicken. So we not only did we get 3 meals, but I got 2 boxes worth of chicken stock. Can you believe it? So much out of this $4.98 chicken. So my pans are preheating. What we are making tonight is cheesy chipotle chicken and bean burritos. We are going to be making some chicken, mushroom, and wild rice soup. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for that. And then I roasted some acorn squash, and we are going to be making a stuffing and chicken blended together and stuffed in the acorn squash bowls. Because you're probably going to have leftover stuffing too, right? So yeah, we're going to make all that tonight. It's going to be amazing. So I'm just going to get some olive oil down in my soup pot and in my skillet here for my onions. We're going to get this going. And I prepped everything earlier, you guys. So it's so easy to throw this together super quick. Just a little bit, I'm going to add in 2 chipotles that I chopped up. And then we will throw in our chicken, and we'll put in some taco seasoning too. And we'll just let all that kind of come together, and we'll add in our beans. So I'm going to do a can of black beans and a can of pinto beans in here too to kind of amp it up a bit. And then we will build those burritos. So for the soup, I have all of my stuff we want to put in first. Our onions. So I have 1 diced yellow onion. I'm going to add in celery and carrot right behind that. I diced like 3 or 4 carrots. The carrots were small in the bag, so I wanted to make sure I had enough. If you have big carrots, I'd say probably 2 to 3. And then, these guys are got a mind of their own over here. That celery in there. Get out of there. Anyway, and then the celery, I did about 3 stalks. I like a lot of flavor in my soup. So the onion, carrot, and celery is really, really where you build that amazing base of flavor. I just get these really nice containers that are great to measure in, and I fill each of these up. I took all of the dark meat, so both legs and thighs, and I put it in here for the soup because I wanted dark meat for the soup. And then both breasts were so big that each of them made enough for each of the dinners that we're making. So 3 dinners tonight, you guys, and each will provide leftovers too. I've got my stuffing over here that I've already cooked up. I'm going to just throw this chicken in the microwave for like 2 minutes. It's not going to take long. I want to reheat it, and I don't want to start another pan on the stove just to reheat the chicken. I just need to get it warm so I can blend it in with that stuffing back there and get it ready to stuff in those bowls. All right, I want to get some salt and pepper down on this trio of veggies. Yeah?
Doesn't Poppy actually have 2 feet?
Poppy does have 2 feet, but sometimes one disappears if he's really relaxed. He must be really relaxed. I've got some fresh thyme and rosemary, perfect herbs for the Thanksgiving season. And I'm going to use these in the soup also. I'm just taking whole sprigs and throwing them right in. It's fine. I love flavoring soups with fresh herbs. I'm going to add in our 2 chipotles. Stir that in with your onions. All right, we're going to add in our chicken now. Every time I look up, I'm like, boom, right into it. Like, it's so hard to see you guys. You're over there somewhere. To just reheat this chicken through with these onions and chipotle. All right, we are going to take our chicken out of the microwave that we heated up. I'm just going to mix this chicken, blend it right in with the stuffing. And this is all you have to do with your Thanksgiving leftovers. You can just mix your turkey right in with your stuffing and, man, add some more stuff to this too. Dried cranberries would be amazing. Your cranberry sauce, if you have any of that left over, throw that in here. All right, so now we got our chicken and our stuffing mixed up. Oops. And I'm going to put the lid back on this guy and let it just hang out until we're ready to build these acorn squash bowls. Come back over here, give this pan a shake, give these guys a toss. Oh, they're looking good. They are looking good. All right, so packet of taco seasoning. I'm going to ladle in that chicken stock, homemade chicken stock. Tell you what, guys, get as much as you can out of that $5 rotisserie chicken. All right, guys, 1 can of drained pinto beans going in and 1 can of drained black beans going in. Now, if you're like, hey, Andrea, I like refried beans, that's fine. Do refried beans. At the end, we'll add in some cheese. We'll melt in some cheese, and then we'll wrap all this up in a nice burrito, and we'll have these for dinner tomorrow. All right, guys, my carrots, celery, and onion are cooking up super, super nice with those nice fresh herbs in there. I'm adding 16 ounces of mushrooms. Yeah, guys, all the baby bellas are going in. I want to load this soup up with all this hearty goodness. I want to throw a little bit of salt in here. Once those start cooking down a bit, I'm going to deepen up the flavor even more and add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Did I say that right? Worcestershire? 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 I don't know. I don't know if I said it right. But I'm going to add that kind of sauce. The W sauce. That's the sauce I'm adding in, guys. Now, I already pre-cooked my wild rice. Wild rice takes quite a while to cook, so what I do, this is my trick. I use my Instant Pot, and I cook the wild rice. It takes about 30 minutes to cook wild rice. So I pre-cooked the wild rice, so it's already done, and all I have to do is add it into the soup once we add our stock. I roasted this beautiful acorn squash in the oven at 425 for 50 minutes. I brushed it with olive oil. I put on salt, pepper, a little pinch of cinnamon, and some fresh ground nutmeg. The acorn squash acts as your bowl. Oh, man. This looks super, super good. I love a good stuffing on Thanksgiving. D to the lish. All right, so we have our acorn squash bowls already stuffed. That meal came together super quick, didn't it, you guys? Woo! Let's take a look at these mushrooms. Oh my goodness, guys, they're beautiful. We'll throw in our chicken to get that reheated, or your turkey. Perfect soup for fall too, you guys. Can't wait to dive in. We'll add in our wild rice. Now we are going to add in our stock. This looks D to the lish. I'm actually going to add some more herbs into this and a bay leaf. We're going to finish this off with some heavy cream and make it a nice creamy chicken, mushroom, and wild rice soup. Hey guys, our burritos are rolled, our acorn squash bowls are warming in the oven, and our soup is about done. So I am going to be taking out the stems that we used to flavor this gorgeous soup. All right, we'll get all those flavor pieces out, and now Gonna add in the heavy cream. Now, I'm not gonna measure this with my heart, but I'm gonna say between a half a cup and a cup is what I want in this soup. And that actually looks pretty good to me. This is a pretty heavy cream. So, oh man, yeah. We're gonna let this kind of sit here and hang out for a minute, get all that cream just warmed up into the soup, and then we're gonna plate this up. We are going to get some picks, and we are gonna get to tasting. Can't wait to dive in. Hey guys, look at how awesome this Rotisserie Rager came together. Oh my gosh. We have our dinner for tonight, which is our stuffing and chicken with our acorn squash. And we have our creamy chicken and mushroom wild rice soup. And we have our cheesy chipotle chicken burritos. Oh my gosh, you guys, chicken and bean burritos. Let's not forget the beans. Oh my gosh, so let me just fill you in. This is our dinner tonight, and there was tons left over of the stuffing mixture too. So not only are we gonna have dinner tonight, but we have leftover of the stuffing and chicken mixture. I made 7 burritos with all of that. 7. Have you seen Friends? Anyway. And then the soup, we're gonna get so many bowls of soup out of that. So the amount of meals that you get out of that one chicken or out of your leftover turkey. Now, if you have leftover turkey just enough to make the soup or just enough to make the burritos, you don't have to make all 3 things, but here's some great ideas of what you can do with your leftover turkey than just making turkey sandwiches, right? I hope you all have a very happy Thanksgiving and a wonderful holiday season, and may all your meals be D to the lish. Rotisserie Rager!
Sponsored by Welch Gold. Not really, but we'll take any sponsorship.
That's our drink in the kitchen tonight, you guys. I'm not featuring any type of a wine or any type of a drink. We're just cooking tonight.
Let me get my super professional camera set up here.
Thanks, but why? Ready? These onions have a mind of their own tonight. Woo! Man, I'm telling you what, you get one whiff of those chipotles the wrong way. Woo! There's 1,000 spoons in here. You think I can find one that I want to use? Okay, now what did I do with the 2 cans of beans? Are they behind you? Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to turn this down just a hair. Got hair in my eyes. Speaking of turning it down a hair. Oh, I just splashed myself in the face with a pinto bean juice.